Hello everyone, welcome to this 17th video on Google Sheets. In this video, we'll continue from where we left in the last video. We'll build some charts on top of these tables that we created in the last video using query function. So the idea of these two video on quick analysis is to demonstrate how we can quickly do some analysis on any new data that we receive using query in Google Sheets. And also, if required, we can build some charts on top of that we can present to our stakeholders. So in the last video, we used this data set, customer shopping trend data set. We downloaded that from Kaggle and then we built some tables here. Now we'll add some charts. So this chart was added in the last video only. It's just a pie chart where we are showing what is the distribution of customer. So we can see that female customers are 32% while male customers are 68%. Now, how to present this data on a chart? So we can do it two ways. Either we create two separate chart, one for male and female, where we will show both the numbers on the same chart, customer count as well as total purchase, and then we can do the comparison. Or we can create a chart where we have numbers for both female and male, but for one metric, that is customer count, and the another chart would be for total purpose. So let's do that. So for that, I'll just duplicate this sheet and maybe I'll delete these, and then we'll focus on that particular table in the beginning and see how we can present that information. So here we can do this. We will just copy paste the query from F4 to here, and we will now we will not take this or we can keep this column C, but I'll add one condition here where C is equal to female. Okay. So I have this small table for female only, and similarly I can create one small table for male. And now we can build charts. So for both the metrics, we'll select from G to I column, click on insert chart. So it is creating a pie chart, but we'll create a bar chart here. Okay. And in this bar chart, first of all, we will change the font to wide. Okay. Then if you go to chart, if you go to the series, we can take total purchase on the right axis. Otherwise, what is happening here is that because the count are small numbers while total purchase are large numbers. So if you put all both these on the same scale, you will not be able to actually uh, compare the count for different customer count for different categories. So that's why we'll just bring this total purchase on right axis. Okay. So all these total purchases are on right axis, and what we can do is maybe we can actually change the chart style as well, or chart type to this combination. Okay, so we have this bar and line combination, and the line is on the right axis while the bars are on the left axis. Now, if you want, you can add data labels as well. So maybe for customer count, you can add the data labels, it is present, and then you can format its position as well, outside, and maybe you can, if you want, you can make it bold, change the color to something else as well. So these kind of formatting you can do, and you can just change it to customer. So this is for female. So maybe this one is female. So this is how our chart look like for female. Similarly, you can create a chart for male. So insert chart. Again, it would be, I'll select this. Okay, and then go to customize chart style, wide series, total purchase, right axis, and then for customer count, you just add data level, and then format this data level position to outside and text color maybe this. You can move that. And I'll change the name to male. So these two beautiful charts, you can add it in your presentation, or you can share it with your stakeholders on mail, etc. When you are sharing your analysis. So for male, this is how the numbers look like, and for female, this is how the numbers look like. So for female, okay. So this is one way of creating chart from this table. So we have separate chart for male and female, and we can do the comparison. You can see that the total purchases for clothing for female is less than 40K, but for male it is again around twice less than 80K. But yeah, that is also true that the percentage of male customers are more than, in fact, twice the percentage of female customers. Okay. Now, what is the other way? So, other way is to, what we can do, we'll just copy this, paste it here, this query. Okay. Now what we can do? So, in this way, we can we can compare both male and female on the same chart, but we'll do for one metric. So let's do for customer count. Okay. So for that, I don't need sum of f. So I'll remove this. Then also I'll need to pivot the data. So female and male, they would come in different columns. So I'll just remove this label because it won't be required. So we are taking the count of customers. We are selecting E and count. So that is category and count. And after that, I will do pivot C. So what it is doing is that, so you see the counts are there, 392 accessories and male 848, but now they are in separate column. So this is count. So this can be again easily added to a chart. If you do something like this, so you see male and female comparison for customer count. So we'll just add customer count. Again, same formatting, some quick formatting that you can do. Chart style wide, and this you can bring it to middle. So customer count comparison we can easily do. We can add the numbers as well. So everywhere it seems like this male numbers are around twice that of female numbers. So similarly for total purchase, if you have to do, I'll remove C from here. I'll remove count A and keep sum F. Okay. And then in group by also I'll remove C, removing everything else from the query and just to pivot C. Okay. So now we have total purchase. And similarly, we can create a chart for total purchase as well. So customer count here it will be total purchase. Another other formatting. Making it white. Now it is ready. You can add label if you wish to. So this way also you can create your chart. There is one more thing which I can, which I think you should know. If you don't want to create separate charts for male and female like this using two queries, there is another way as well. You create one chart and then with a filter, you can actually generate the same for female or male based on the drop down at the top. So we will discuss that next. So for that, again, I'll just copy this query and I'll let me add a few more. Paste the query here, and what we can do, just right click and add drop down here, and in the first option I'll select female, the second option I'll select male, and you can change color like this. Done. I'm selecting it to be female first, and in the query, so everything is fine. I would just like to add where C is equal to, which is column where gender is mentioned, male or female. C is equal to this. So just look at the syntax here. Number one. So you see now with this change, this is very important. So just look at the syntax here. When you want to filter it in query, so this ampersand sign and then dollar, that particular cell reference, then double inverted comma and then single inverted comma. Okay, so this way you can filter it, uh, filter a column in query itself. So now if I build a chart here, customer count and total purchase, maybe this chart and series, total purchase, right axis, then we have this data level, chart styles. So this way we have this chart. So this is for female because I have selected female at the top. If I select male, the chart will change from male. So in one go, you will have both the charts ready, and then you can just add it to your presentation or your whatever document you have. And you can mention it at the top that this one is for male and this one is for female. Okay. So let's see. Let's replicate this for some other table that we created last time. So maybe for colors, or yeah, let's do it for colors. shipping type, and payment method, all the three. So I'll just copy this query, or in fact, we can do it here only. So I'll add a drop down here first. Drop down. I think that would be the easiest way to do. Okay, I'll select female here. I'll, I'll let the query remain as it is. I'll just add a where condition here. So where c is equal to single inverted comma, double inverted comma, and R1. So dollar R $1, then and double inverted comma and single inverted comma, like this. Everything else remains the same. So now this chart is for female only because female is selected at the top. Let's modify this as well for payment method also. We'll just I can just copy this from here and paste it as well. So, so this way, this also query is modified, and this query is also modified. And then we can quickly build a chart on top of these tables. Zero chart, combo chart is there. But series, I'll have to bring it to right axis. Now it will look good. And then for this, I can add maybe data labels. Some numbers are there, and yeah. So this is customer count and total purchase by color. So and I can make it center align. And I can change the color as well if you want. So this is for different colors, how the distribution look like for female. And now these are all sorted by total purchase. Okay, so these are all sorted by total purchase. So green is the color where maximum purchase is made. So you see this line is sloping downwards. So it is in descending order. And if you just make change this to male, the same chart we'll get for male as well. Okay, let's see 37. Yeah. So same chart we are getting for male as well. Similarly, we can create charts here as well. Same way, insert chart, combo, chart style, series, customer count and data level, and for total purchase. And we need to right axis. And again, this is also sorted. And this one we can hold, we can bring it here, and we can change the color to this. And we can mention by payment method. Okay, so this is done. Now we can quickly build a chart. Let me add a few rows, a few columns to the right so that I can place this chart properly. Now I'll create one chart from here. Yes. Data label, total purchase, I'll just name it to right axis, and then this is by center. We can do this one, my shipping time. So we can create these charts for two different categories in multiple ways, which I have discussed earlier. And we can see in one of these ways where we are filtering it for one particular category using a slicer or using a drop down at the top, all these charts will change. So let me just reduce the size, and now you can see if I change it to female, all the three charts changes. So you can easily do the comparison for customer count, total purchase, by color, by shipping time, by payment method. You can easily observe which is the preferred color or payment method or shipping time for both male and female. So this is how we can do some quick analysis. So I hope this video is useful. Do subscribe my channel and share it amongst your friends and family members, and do like the video as well. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.